Hello, aspiring aviators or seasoned pilots looking for a refresher. I'm Brad Foster, and these are my certifications, making me an FAA licensed pilot and ground instructor. Today, we'll embark on a journey to clear up the process of becoming a pilot in the United States. Whether you're 15 or 50, this guide is designed to make earning your wings less intimidating and to inspire you to start or keep your dream going. Before jumping in, you gotta identify your aviation goals. Do you want to fly for fun, pursue a career in aviation, or maybe just teach others how to fly on the side? Do you want to fly drones, helicopters, single-engine planes on land, multi-engine planes over the water, or would you like to do all of the above? When do you want to get there? Do you want to do it in 3 to 6 months, maybe a year, all in 2025, maybe 5 years by 2030? Your goals will shape your training path. Think on this and answer this question as soon as you can. And now that you know exactly what you want to do and when you want to do it, we can get you on the right path. Each different goal has a different FAA license or certification counterpart, so there's a lot of licenses. Good thing I am here to make it all simple for you. Let's go ahead and start with the Private Pilot Certificate, or the PPL. Everybody really starts here, and along with the PPL that you're going to earn, you're going to get either a helicopter or fixed wing rating or limitation. You're also going to get the land or water limitation. Pretty much whatever you're turning in is what you're going to be getting. It allows you to pilot an aircraft and carry passengers, but it prohibits compensation for your services. Again, everyone starts here. There are no licenses you need as a prerequisite, and it comes with the helicopter or fixed wing rating after a minimum of 40 hours of flight time. Next up is the Commercial Pilot Certificate, also known as the CPL, for those aiming to earn money through flying. You can earn money as soon as you earn it. It has a 250 minimum flight requirement, and you will need to earn your PPL first. There is a bit of a jump between the 250-hour minimum and the 40-hour minimum. So in between the PPL and the CPL, people usually get their IFR rating in between, which allows them to fly in worse weather. Next up, I suggest you get your CFI, or the Certified Flight Instructor Certificate. If teaching others applies to you or appeals to you, this certification enables you to instruct student pilots. You'll need 250 hours of flight time, just like a commercial certificate, but you're also going to need the CPL before you get your CFI. And right after that, you're going to be getting your ATP, or the Airline Transport License, the highest level of pilot certification required for those aspiring to captain large commercial aircraft. You'll need a CPL, an IFR rating, along with 1,500 hours in the cockpit. And that is why I suggest the CFI, so that you can get paid on those 1,250 hours rather than paying out of pocket. To clarify, you're going to have to get your PPL, your CPL, then your CFI, and then your ATP. But if you want to stop at just making some money, if you want to stop at just teaching people how to fly, or you want to stop at flying through clouds for fun, you can always do all of that too. It is just fine. But as you can see, everybody is going to have to start at the PPL, no matter what goal you have. Unless you want to fly drones, then you can stop before this. As you can see, regardless of your ultimate goal, obtaining a PPL is the first step to getting anywhere in aviation. Here's how to get started. First, schedule a discovery flight with a local flight school. This introductory flight gives you a taste of piloting, and it helps determine if it's the right fit for you. Make sure you schedule on a beautiful day and bring a friend or family member, because you will want plenty of pictures for this amazing day. Next, choose a flight school. Research and select a reputable flight school near you that aligns with your goals and budget. You'll have a choice between 2 different types of schools, Part 141 and 61. Part 141 is more rigid, simply, and quick, but it ends up costing more usually. Part 61 is more flexible with your schedule and can end up saving you a lot of money in the long run, but it will almost certainly take more time to complete. Next, to get ahead, schedule your medical certificate. If you have done all of the above, then I highly suggest you take your medical exam as soon as possible. This can all be scheduled online, and so you know, to get your training done and get through your PPL at least, you must obtain at least a third-class medical certificate from an FAA authorized aviation medical examiner. That is a mouthful. To ensure you're fit to fly by yourself, that's what you gotta do. This is usually a very chill exam unless you've had a serious surgery or illness in the last 3 years. Other than that, it's usually just a simple physical. Your training process will comprise of 2 main components. First is the ground school. This involves studying aviation theory, regulations, navigation, weather, and more. It's essential to grasp these concepts thoroughly so that you can apply these lessons effectively in flight. You can get your ground school done in a handful of ways. Stay until the end for more on how you can get it done online with us for free in 2025. Next is flight training. Practical hands-on flying experience under the supervision of a certified flight instructor. Flight training has to comprise of a minimum of 40 hours for your PPL, but don't be discouraged if it goes on for longer than that. People learn at different rates, and the people who earn their license by the minimum hours usually have a background in aviation, or they take studying very seriously, as they should. To earn any of these certifications or ratings, you'll need to pass several examinations. Really, just 3 though. Starting with the written exam, it is a 60-question multiple choice exam covering a variety of aviation topics. A minimum score of 70 is required to pass, and if you want to stop at flying drones, that's the only one you need to pass. The next set of exams is called your check ride, and it is split between 2 exams, which is your oral exam, which can take anywhere between an hour and a couple hours, and the practical exam, which would take about the same amount of time. The oral exam is conducted by an FAA examiner, and it's just a verbal test that assesses your understanding of aviation knowledge. Then you will go straight to your practical exam, so typically on the same day. It's just a flight test where you'll demonstrate your flying skills and decision-making abilities. And now that you know what you're in for, let's go ahead and grab you all the right resources for you to succeed. First, you're going to want to grab a current FAR-AM. This stands for the Federal Aviation Regulations and the Aeronautical Information Manual. This provides essential regulatory information. You can access it online at faram.org or buy a copy off Amazon. Next, you're going to want to make sure that you have an E6 flight computer. It is a tool for performing flight-related calculations, and you can either get the mechanical one or the electric one. Either one does the trick. Next, you're going to want to grab up-to-date sectional and terminal charts for navigation, as well as a flight ruler, because you can't really have one without the other. Then you're going to want to make sure that you have a current chart supplement for your region. I am in the Southwest United States, so I'm going to go ahead and grab this one, so that if I wanted to fly from Nevada to California, like LA, on a day trip, I can have all the information so that I may be able to do that. Everything that you need to know about an airport is in one of these. We also have some optional but recommended materials. First one is a knee pad for holding things during flight. Next, you're going to want to grab a notepad for writing things down during a flight. And of course, you're going to want something to write with along with that. You're also going to want an iPad for navigation and study purposes. And you're also going to want an aviation headset, so you don't have to borrow one from anybody else. And so that you can make sure that you're tracking all of your hours, you're going to want a pilot logbook. I used the Jeppesen one, and this is a lot of things. You're going to want a backpack to carry all of this in. Before you do go on your aviation journey, please listen to these 3 points that will save you so much time and effort. Please study diligently. Prioritize your ground school studies. A solid theoretical foundation will make flight training significantly more efficient. Practice consistently. Regular flying helps build and retain skills. Aim for 2 to 4 flights per week. And lastly, please seek mentorship. Connect with experienced pilots who can offer guidance and support. Do all these 3 things and you will save so much money and time. Embarking on the journey to becoming a pilot is both exciting and rewarding. By following these steps and dedicating yourself to the process, you'll be well on your way to earning your wings. Remember, every pilot started where you are now. Stay committed, and soon you'll be soaring through the skies. If you are ready to take the next step, consider enrolling in our comprehensive online ground school or scheduling a discovery flight with a local flight school. If you are one of the first to enroll in our paid online ground school, you will get the entire pack of required practice materials for free. To get your ground school done for free in 2025, all you have to do is follow the Private Pilot Crash Course series on the Blue Skies Aviation YouTube channel. Watch and take notes on each video, answer all the review questions, like a quiz at the end of each of the videos, and comment saying done along with any question you may have regarding each section. Reach out to us on the Blue Skies Aviation site, which is www.blueskiesaviation.org, once you are done for each section, and we will finalize the ground school completion for you. Ground school completion is withheld until a passing score of 75% is earned on the final exam. And if you have any questions on any video, please put them in the comments. I, along with other instructors, will be responding with answers. For more resources and information, please visit blueskiesaviation.org. Let's make your aviation dreams a reality.